Hi everyone, welcome to the Garden Invasion series, where we feature gardeners in Singapore who share a passion for plants. In this episode, we will be visiting Jarius, a home gardener with a love for exotic plants. Here he is!
Hi everyone, welcome to my garden.
Hi Jarius, thanks for having me today. Oh, so I love how you've greened up the entrance to your house. Tell us a bit more about your garden.
Many years back, my parents actually have their own garden which they plant common house plants like the Rhytia religiosa, the desert rose, and also the dracaenas, which are not the plants which I actually go for. Like, it's not what I like. That's why it gives me a goal to work towards. Like, in future, I'm going to do my own gardenscaping. I'm going to plant the plants which I love, and basically to renovate up my whole garden.
I see. Oh, so when did that change?
My love for plants actually changed when I was in my uni days. So previously I was more into the animal side of things. Then after I enter uni, I feel that green spaces, gardens, parks are places which I will go to when I'm stressed or when I need time alone. Then after visiting Singapore Botanic Gardens on one occasion, and that brings about my big collection ever since.
Oh, so when did you first purchase your very first plant?
Okay, my very first plant is the Vanda Miss Joaquin, which I purchased from the Singapore Botanic Gardens. So it was actually quite random. I didn't make up my mind of what to grow, but I just see it in the garden itself, and I thought, okay, I'm going to grow this, and then it started.
So do you still have it with you?
Unfortunately, I do not have it with me now because back then I do not have the knowledge and experience to grow it well. That's why it did not survive.
Well, I guess it's a learning process that all plant owners go through. So walk us through your garden. What do you have over here?
Okay, for my garden, they are mainly consist of exotic plants which are not commonly seen around Singapore. So besides the exotic ones, I have these common household plants which many of you will grow at home, such as the desert rose here, and the purslanes, the Chinese evergreens, and also the dumb canes. Then for the exotic range, some of my favorites I'll just mention will be the Philodendron Splendid, Philodendron Florida Aruba, the Philodendron Majestic, and also the Monstera Thai Constellation.
Wow, they are really gorgeous. And that is my favorite. Where do you get it from?
Okay, this is the Monstera Thai Constellation, which I've gotten from local nursery in Singapore that imports Japan plant. So this plant is actually the Japan breed. It is very hard to get a plant that is of top quality, very nice big form with very beautiful speckled variegations. So I happened to come across the plant, and I thought that I must get it. Yeah.
You must be especially proud of this Monstera. How about these interesting looking plants over here?
You mean these?
Yeah, are they one of those carnivorous plants?
Yes, you're right. This is a tropical feature plant, scientifically known as Nepenthes. They thrive in nutrient-deficient environments. That's why they require their pitchers to capture prey for nutrients. So this plant, I actually got it to remember one of my
worst nightmares.
I'm just joking. It served as a remembrance for my final year project, which I did. I investigated on the biodiversity living inside the peaches themselves.
Wow, that sounds like a well-deserved plant then. I heard your collection changes each season. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, you're right. Because I find my collection actually is quite monotonous throughout the year, throughout the months. I'm going to see the exotic plants every day if I didn't get the new ones. So during festive seasons, I'll add in some festive collections into my garden, such as during Chinese New Year, I'll add in hydrangeas, azaleas. During Christmas, I'll add in miniature pine trees and poinsettias.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. So do you keep all your plants outdoors?
No, I actually have some more indoors because outdoor space, they require a bit more effort and attention, such as to keep your structures properly secured, and also to ensure that there's no stagnant water to breed mosquitoes, and also your plants are not blocking the walkway or encroach into your neighbor's space. Okay, enough said. Let's proceed indoors.
Wow!
So here's my indoor garden.
It looks so neat and well maintained.
Yes, so indoor plants can look as great as the outdoor plants, although the lighting conditions may vary. So there's a common misconception which people review indoor plants as plants which you grow inside the house without the need of sunlight. But actually that is wrong. All plants require sunlight. So if you grow plants indoor, you have to grow it near the windowsill where you do get lighting, although they can tolerate shadier conditions.
I see. So what other tips do you have for home gardeners?
Okay, for home gardeners, you grow plants indoor. There's no hard and fast rule of how to take care of your plant because every plant behave differently in different environments. Like we are getting different direction of sunlight. We are using different kind of potting mix, different kind of material of the pot. So for example, the Alocasia silver dragon right here, it is planted in a terracotta pot, so which requires more frequent watering because it dries up faster as compared to let's say a peace lily right here. It requires a more moist condition for it to thrive. You require more regular watering. So every time when you water the plant, it is important to note that you water at the base of the plant near the soil area and not on any parts of the leaves itself. And also another key point when you're maintaining the plant is to make sure that they are pest-free. So you do regular pest maintenance. You will use organic pesticides to spray on your plants. So for my regime, I'll do it once a week, on the surface of the leaves and also on the base, just to make sure that you have all the plant parts covered, the top and the bottom.
Those are very useful tips. Thanks for that. What advice would you give to someone who is looking to collect rare and uncommon plants?
Okay, for exotic plants collection wise, I would say keep your excitement at bay. We have to be realistic with our own capabilities and also to ensure that whether your house can accommodate them. And it is also important to note that exotic plants have to be legally imported and they have to be safe to keep. Next will be your budget wise. You have to work within your budget. Taking care of exotic plants, I would say they require tender loving care, just like any other plants which you have. Although they may be, they are labeled as low maintenance or require less maintenance, while they do require time and effort. At the end of the day, these plants indeed bring me much joy in collecting them and also serves as an important way for me to keep life precious memories. Yeah, so if you have done your own research about the plant, how to care for them, and if all aspects falls into place, they are definitely worth the shot.
Well, thank you, Jarius, for introducing us to the world of exotic plants and sharing with us your garden filled with memories. Until next time!
Bye! Hey, wait, hang on! Here's a cutting of a Philodendron majestic for you.
Oh yay, another friendship plant! Thank you so much!
Welcome! Thank you for having me today. Bye!
Bye!